Okay, hello everybody. How are you doing? The 9/11, probably one of the saddest days of my life ever being alive, and I'm sure you guys are seeing this. It's all over the place. So much information out there. Um, I knew this week was going to be intense. We've got the debate that was going on. We also have today, the remembrance of all those lost souls at the hands of evildoers. That's all that I will say there. But in the meantime, we'll try to get more people to jump in here. I'm going to play some videos, and then we'll get to the trivia and the prizes. So stay with me, and let everyone else know that I am live. And let's get this party started. Let's see what we have here. It's a little bit more. It's 7 o'clock and it's dark here, and I'm just trying to get used to that. So let's play this video that I have for you guys here, and just give it a food for thought. Let's just start there. Oops. Let me stop this and turn this all up. Sorry about that. I always forget to. Can you guys hear me? Okay, because a lot of people have been saying they haven't been able to hear me. So I'm just going to test this. I don't see anybody out on Rumble, but
the map is upside down. Hello out there. In this video, I will be showing you that the East and West that we know of today is different from the East and West in the Bible. Now, this is the first incident in the book of Enoch where I almost gave up on trying to figure it out. I actually put this down because I could not understand it. The Most High has encouraged me to pick it back up, and He gave me the understanding by opening up a candle of understanding in my heart. And now I will be sharing this with you, and it's coming from the book of Enoch. It says, and at the ends of the earth, I saw 12 portals open to all the quarters of the heavens. These are the four right here. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. These are the four quarters of the earth. All right. And it said 3 of them are open on the face, which is the east. All right. This is the face. This is let's say if this is the head. This is the dome, and it's looking at you. So this is the face. So, and this is the back of the head. This is the ear on this side. This is the ear on that side. Let's just use that as an example. So we have the east. This is the face. All right. It says 3 of them are open on the face. That's the east of the heavens, and 3 are in the west. All right. 3 in the west. And 3 on the right, which is the south. So we have 3 on the right. All right. Of heaven, and 3 on the left, which is the north. That's the left. That's the north. Now already, when you look at this map or this chart, we see something strange. So if we turn it like this, and we have the east on this side, which we normally look at, and we have the west on this side. Notice that the south is up and the north is down. Therefore, the east and the west is correct in here, but the north and the south is incorrect according to the way we think. But this is the Bible. So even if we turn it this way and put the north at the top, like we're normally used to seeing it, and the south at the bottom, we have the west on the east side, and we have the east on the west side. So where are we going with this? Well, remember all of those videos online when they show the eclipse coming from the west? We see it coming from this way, or same thing here this way. It is actually coming from the east because the map has the north at the top and the south at the bottom. And this is biblical. So the eclipse is actually coming from the east, and we think that it is coming from the west, but it is actually coming from the east. So it is coming from this way, which is the east. It is going this way, and as you can see, America is right here. So we see this eclipse coming from this way. It is coming from east to west. I'm going to leave that at that. God bless you. Great night or day.
whoops. Okay, I'm Add me back in here. All right. So I don't know if any of you guys heard about this. So there's a Book of Enoch out there, and I think that Buckshot even said that Jason Q is doing. He's got a whole series of things, and it's great. I mean, I studied the Book of Enoch, not to the just enough to be dangerous, but this is really interesting. A lot of people did point out when that last eclipse was coming, that was coming from the wrong direction, and if it was, so he's explaining that this is. Let me just stop sharing here, and he was basically saying that it's coming from the Bible of information. Well, there's a lot of people out there that believe it. So okay, I can see my live chat. It doesn't look like anyone is out on Rumble. I just want to make a side note here. I'm going to say hello out there. I really can't see anybody out there. There's been problems with Rumble lately. And this is why I'm kind of building up YouTube's as much as I can. Any case, so yeah, Colleen is even saying we're looking at everything upside down. Wouldn't that just fall into line with everything else that's being said out there? What is up is down. It's the inverted matrix mindset. I ran across this video, and there's going to be more here. I'm waiting for a few more people to jump in here. And I just kind of want to show a few memes, a few videos, a few spiritual videos, and then we'll get to the prizes, the giveaways, and hopefully you guys, just to give you guys a heads up, the subject is going to be science. So I wish I could get more people out on Rumble out there. I was trying to share this a lot, but let's just take a look. So Saturday Night Live is going to be with Buck, and let me just kind of tell you where I'm going to share a couple of memes out here. So I actually found somebody that I want to interview in the near future about Springfield, Ohio, and what people are saying about the animals and what's going out there, with the cats being eaten by Haitians. And this guy is going to basically say, hey, I live here and I've seen it. And there's so many videos out there. But yeah, so, to me, this just seems, I don't know what to think. I'm not saying whether it's true or not. There are other countries that do eat, animals. It's part of the it's part of the food chain, if you will. So let's see here. What else do I want to talk about? So Buck and I will be talking about a little bit about this on Saturday. So much stuff is going out there. Cat Lives Matter. Cat Turd is out there really pushing this stuff, of course. If you guys follow him, I love him. And this is the actual meme that will be for Saturday Night Live. So look for it, subscribe, like, and then we'll hope to see you here with Buck on Saturday Night Live at 6:30 Central Time. I love this picture here. It is in reference to him saving the cats and the babies and just humanity in general. And so, I think that they are beginning to come a little bit closer, talking about how things have been not so well for the babies and small animals. I don't know. I'm just kind of speculating at this point here. All right. So until I get a better feel on it, I haven't really, focused on it too much. All right, so that's what we have. And what does this basically mean? That when you open our borders, right, it's kind of like leaving our front door open. And I'm going to stop sharing her. I'm going to go back and find my next spiritual video that I have for you guys, which I thought was really cool, just to share some of the stuff with you guys. And then we'll get to talking with you. I don't think this is going to be a very long show, but we'll see what happens. Also, I always talk about there's the various dimensions out there, and I've got a short little video about the fifth dimension and whether or not you guys know that you're living in it. Maybe this will help you out a little bit. So before I get to that next video, I just want to let you know, if you can see the banner down below, the winner will get a 30-minute psychic intuitive reading via phone or Zoom with the one, the only Dee Fletcher. And I'm going to talk a little bit about her so you get to feel a little bit more comfortable. I've never really showed her website. So if they're going to be giving the prizes away, I'm going to be letting you know who they are, where their website is, and what it is they actually do. And Dee Fletcher is not the new kid on the block. She's actually been doing a lot of this for a very long time. I respect her and I honor her, and I am so grateful for her wanting to give away some of her time. And also on Saturday, too, I'll be giving away a gift, too, also. One gift per show. I've got to stretch this out. I'm trying to figure out, I do have Brad Olson coming on Friday. If you please join me. If you have any questions for him, please put them in the chat because I'm going to ask him questions. I'm not sure where we're going to go with it. We were talking about a couple of different topics. If there's a topic that you're familiar with, the author and speaker Brad Olson, let me know now while you're in here. And again, I apologize on the Rumble side. I cannot see if anybody's even out there. I think somebody said that they were out there, and I have no idea. So going back to, what, I just want to bring up some of the comments because I respect you guys out there and for you being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you so much. And let's see here. So Colleen is saying, so we're looking at everything upside down. Wouldn't that make sense, Colleen? It makes sense to me. And let's see here. Yeah, AO is basically saying that if she's in the northern hemisphere, where, she's really in the southern hemisphere, right? Let's see here. Let's see. Colleen is basically saying dogs and cats aren't domesticated in those other countries, so they're not eating their family fur babies, their pets, whatever it is that you want to call them. We have such a much more. It all depends on the perspective, right? So we know that the Americans have embraced the animals as a family member, right? And they look at it as something else that's on the food chain. I'm not saying it's good or bad. It's just the cultures, and we don't judge it. And, we have to maybe learn a little bit about it, but when they come into our country, this is where I kind of get a little pissed off. They come into our country, and I'm going to show you a video in a bit before I get to the games about this particular gentleman that is living in Springfield, Ohio. Yeah, Springfield, Ohio, which happens to be a very poor area. And I'm only going to show a couple minutes. He is on YouTube. If you want to catch him, you can go, and I'll give you more of that information when I get closer to that. So, and I'm trying to get him to come on, and I want to interview him. He basically has a YouTube channel out there. It's about garages and cars and trucks. And he decided to make this one video that just went viral. And he's basically saying a lot of the stuff out there is bullshit. And the bullshit he thinks is that they're lying about what is actually happening and why Springfield. It's a very poor town. And so, maybe we'll get some more answers from him if he decides to, get interviewed from me. I hope he does. He seems like a really well-grounded older gentleman. And so that's what I have for you. So let's get back to my next spiritual video that I have for you here. And I hope you enjoy this.
Strong signs you might be experiencing the fifth dimension.
The fifth dimension isn't a place you go. It's a state of being, a level of consciousness you embody. And guess what? You might already be there and not even know it. So how can you tell you're living in the fifth dimension? Here are some signs. If you feel like the world you once knew is collapsing around you, remember, you're not alone. We're all witnessing extraordinary times. It's not a phase of destruction, but a period of awakening. A divine shift. In the words of an old saying, it's always darkest before the dawn. You see, we've been living in a 3D world, a physical, tangible reality that we can touch, see, and hear. But as the earth and its people are evolving, we are transitioning into a 5D reality. This is a non-physical realm, accessible primarily to those who are spiritually awakened. It's a place where love conquers fear, and unity supersedes division. In this incredible journey, your senses become fine-tuned, attuning to new frequencies. Your perceptions broaden, allowing you to see the unseen and hear the unheard. This is akin to upgrading the software of your soul. And just like with any update, You can expect some glitches, what you might call ascension symptoms. People around you might be reporting unusual sensations, shifts in emotions, or unexpected health conditions. While some may disregard these as odd coincidences, they are, in reality, manifestations of an underlying change, the upgrade of our spiritual and physical systems. This is not a phenomenon to fear. It is a celestial alignment with your higher self. For ascension to happen, shadow work is inevitable. In simple terms, you've got to face your fears, confront your pains, and journey through your personal underworld. By embracing the darkness within, you find the courage to step into the light and ascend. One of the most challenging aspects of this transformation is the dissolution of the old, the crumbling of the 3D life you knew. Relationships might end, careers could change, and friendships may dissolve. And as difficult as this can be, it's a necessary part of the process. As the 3D elements of your life disintegrate, they make space for the 5D realities to take form. It's not easy to let go. It's human to feel attached to the familiar. However, the pain of saying goodbye pales in comparison to the joy of meeting your transformed self. When you reach the other side of this transformative journey, you'll realize your new life is the one you've been dreaming of all along. In essence, your life isn't falling apart. It's realigning with a grand design, a higher purpose. It's making way for the truer, braver, and more enlightened version of you. Hold on to the vision, but let go of the circumstances. Your old life isn't collapsing. It's shedding its leaves to let a more robust, beautiful tree grow in its place. As you elevate spiritually into the 5D realm, your soul becomes sensitive, finely tuned to different frequencies and vibrations. During this spiritual upgrade, toxins in your life start to stick out like sore thumbs. These toxins aren't limited to substances like alcohol or junk food. They extend to toxic relationships, environments, and even thought patterns. To put it simply, these elements no longer resonate with you. Your body might react by feeling unwell, your mood could sink, and you may find yourself more irritated than usual. You become like a finely tuned instrument, and the toxins are the discordant notes. It may seem counterintuitive, but sometimes stepping away from certain people or situations is the most loving thing you can do for yourself and for them. Daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love yourself, even when you risk disappointing others. By distancing yourself from toxicity, you're not saying you don't love or care for these people or things. You're saying you love yourself more. And there's nothing wrong with that. Prioritizing your well-being isn't selfish. It's necessary. If you don't maintain your inner peace, who will? Your mental equilibrium isn't just a part of you. It's the core of your well-being. When your mind is at peace, your body follows suit, and your spirit soars. Embracing a 5D existence means making your peace of mind non-negotiable. You realize that your mental health is your wealth.
Okay, I'm going to stop that there just for a minute, and I don't know if most of you have already been knowing this and sensing it. You have a feeling with it, struggling with it. So our toxins, basically our toxins have come to the surface at this time. That's how we know that we're in this fifth dimension. Our vibration and frequencies have changed. And it is so important to pay attention to this. This goes on for another 5 minutes or so, but I think you guys got the gist of it. I didn't want to, it's about a 10-minute video. I could play the rest of it in another, maybe at the end. But I'm just kind of wondering, are a lot of you struggling with your moral compass right now? And what I mean by that is, you go, things are coming up for you. Let me kind of stop the screen. Things are coming up for you. Maybe memories, things that maybe you were fearful of or ashamed of, which is one of the lowest vibrations. Things you haven't thought about in a very, very long time, all of a sudden are coming up. And you're just wondering, you're like, where did this come from? Why is this even happening? And it is because I think this week there is a big shift that is happening now. DJ is out there saying, getting ready to lay the golden egg. Yeah, so we have to be ready for what's coming, right? I hate saying the chosen ones. I don't ever like to feel special about anything. Seriously, that's just who I am. But Colleen is out there saying, I'm much happier leaving behind all that doesn't serve me. Yes, I could tell you of a perfect example of that. Being as a younger adult, very passive aggressive person, and then once you work through those layers of why, of pleasing, of pleasing mom, pleasing dad, pleasing the neighbors, pleasing the brothers and sisters, and losing yourself. And then when you start to gain the essences of your true self, and you go in and do your own inner work time after time, whether, I don't care, it's journaling, spending time with groups, yoga, cleansing bowls, any type of modality that's out there, and you've done it, you were working through all the layers and you felt really good, and then all of a sudden, bam, something else comes up. And I thought I was through this. I thought I had already worked through this, but it's a little bit deeper, right? And I get, like, Brent 1520 is out on Rumble, and I can see Rumble now, you guys. So hello, you guys. So Brent is out there saying it's difficult when your family is still asleep. It really doesn't matter about anything outside of you, and I can't emphasize that enough. So that's kind of like what I'm here to talk about with you guys here today, is that we really have to, even though you can't, it's not a selfish, it's a self-serving. For your own soul, at this time, we have to be the strong ones, right? That old adage that when you're in an airplane and the mask come down, the oxygen mask comes down, you have to put it on yourself in order to help others, right? And so D Hoopla 1977 is saying, yeah, I can see, I'm seeing this, yeah. Yeah, Janine, you can see us. Okay. So that is all that I'm saying. I'm glad that I could see the Rumble. I'm going to switch topics because I want the Rumble people out there to win the gift that I'm going to be giving away here also too, not just the YouTube people. So let's see here. DJ has got another statement, and it is, I feel amazing. Got out today and was gifted by the lady behind me. She said, I treated my little boy so beautifully, so very kind. That was very sweet. Hugged her, of course. Yeah, and I was in the, I'm not sure if I told you guys the story the other day. So I was in the post office. I think I was shipping out Hula Hoop's T-shirt that she had won. I went to the post office for that. And there's this lady, and she's right in front of me, older lady, because I'm in an older community here. A lot of people have retired down here, as I've said 100 times. But she apparently it didn't seem feeble to me, but she was struggling. So she gets up there. Obviously, she's got a business because they handed her, the post office lady handed her a big white bin, right? She's picking up all the mail that probably have come in for her business. But I see her kind of struggling. So and I see her struggle, and then I see her kind of wobble with it. So she's right in front of me. I'm next, right after her. She sets it down, and she looks like she's putting her purse or whatever she was carrying with her inside this bin. And then she kind of went off balance, and I instantly said, "Do you need help?" I wanted to help her, and she did not want me to help. She kind of was taken back by it. And all the people in the line behind me heard me say that. And I turned because I wasn't sure. I heard a few things. I turned very quickly. Smiles went up on everybody behind me. Like, you did what we were thinking that we should do. And that's all that this is a little act of kindness, right? So when I see it, I take the opportunity, even though the people may not want it. I'm not there to let them know that they're not capable of doing anything, but I'm there to help them. I'll be there if they needed me. And that's all that I would have given up my spot at the post office and walked her out to her car if she needed my help. And what do I care? I just come right back in and get back in the line again, right? Those are the type of things. And DJ, bless you for, hugging her and doing what you guys have to do. Anybody else have a story out there on Rumble you want to share that was an act of kindness within the last couple of days? Because all that I'm seeing out there is people are being torn apart with the debate bullshit. I see everybody jumping on the bandwagon. What's trending? What's trending? You know, Trump was ripped off. You know, it was one-sided. We know this. We know this. D. Hoopla 1977 says kindness is free. You better believe it is. PJ, Wish, how are you? It says, hi, Janine. Yes, ma'am. And strangers just come for hugs for no reasons. There you guys go. Yeah. DJ says that I packed up a scooter bound ladies' groceries. They are packed for your own store, and I had to make sure that she had all the groceries that were manageable. I love helping children and older people. A lot of older people, especially where I'm at, they will love their independence. So you got to handle that carefully. There are some people that will play the victim or play the victim role, and there's other people that say, I watched my mother age, and she fought, did not want to give up her independence, and that's independence and a lot of different things. It's so important for them, and all that we are doing is saying, hey, I'll help you out. I'll hold the door for you, or whatever it is. Okay, I'm kind of done with that. If anybody else has another story out there, anybody out on Rumble have something they want to share? Okay, so let's jump over to a little bit. I'm going to kind of get out of this one video here, and I got to turn this. My phone is just, it's playing old videos on my phone, and I don't know why it's been doing that from YouTube. So one of the things I want to share with you guys is some of you may or may not know who Dee Fletcher is, and I want to introduce her to her because that's where this gift is going to be coming from tonight. Dee Fletcher, Simply Spiritual Books and More. And so she wrote 2 books. It's The Truth About the Spiritual Gifts. And do you have a spiritual gift? She sees your gifts, as I do, in other people. But she wrote a book about it. She took one step further, and bless her for doing this. And so how can you use simple spiritual tools to create a better life? She also wrote another book. I think this was a first book, actually. It says, Born a Poor Black Indian White Girl. And I'm guessing that this is her as a child, cute as a button. And it's a roller coaster ride origin story about identity, confusion, poverty, abuse, and grief. And you can learn more. All you've got to do is go to dfletcher.com and check her out. And this is Dee. I think she has much longer hair now, which she looks good in this picture here. And she says, I greatly appreciate you supporting my independent author business. And let's just go talk a little bit more about her spiritual books. What a beautiful picture there that she has out there. And so she taught, there's a little bit more that you could read. You could buy it directly from Dee. Please do reach out, especially if you want to know what your spiritual gifts are. How many of you have always said, about your spiritual gifts? So this is Hire Dee. She can do some great work for you. Dee's spiritual experiences started at a very young age. She's very, very gifted, very psychic, intuitive, whatever you want to call it. She's got events, classes, and more. So this is our one and only Dee. Every time she's come onto my show, she's provided free information for you guys. And I think there's been some people out here that actually have downloaded some of her links and some of the information, and they use them on daily. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to get to the trivia now. You guys ready for the trivia? Again, if you're watching the banner down below, what are you going to win for this? So this is what I was thinking of doing, just to warm you guys up. I'm going to ask you about some 9/11 questions. You won't win anything from that. But then when I get to, what did I say I was going to do? Science. Whoever gets, the answers from science. So if I go through one question, nobody gets it, I'll go on to another science question. Last time it was entertainment. So we'll see what we have here. All right. So the first thing, I wanted to let you know, it's a 30-minute reading. Okay. And it's, let me see here. I'm going to read it exactly as I have it on the banner. It's a 30-minute psychic intuitive reading, phone or Zoom. So if you want to see face-to-face with her, it's a value of $60. So the winner can ask questions, get a general reading or forecasting reading. So if you just want to know what the hell's going on in my life right now, what about my family? What about my mother, my brother, or my sister? Or what's going to happen to me if I make this journey? Okay. And so Dee is saying you can write directly to her, or you can write to me. It's up to you, but it's I always say they could just write to me and then I'll forward it on. And I'd rather do it that way, Dee. I don't know if she's out there, if Dee is out there or not. And I did let her know that. So just write to me, and you have to write to, excuse me, where is it? TTP Readings at gmail.com. And you basically, you just have to say, on 9/11, I won the trivia prize for Dee. On 9/11, I won the trivia prize for Dee. All right, so let's get around to asking some of the questions here. I'm going to warm you guys up. I'm going to see how much you actually think you know about 9/11. So a lot of times we see it. It's been 23 years of 9/11. Some people, weren't even born. I remember my niece was born. I remember she might have only been 2 years old and when this happened, and my sister turned off every radio and TV and never allowed her to see it. It wasn't until she got a little bit older, and the reason was because it devastated us at the time, right? Each and every one of you can tell me where you were at and what you were doing at the time that this happened. So here goes the first question to warm you guys up. Are you ready? Okay, at 8:45 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11 crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center in New York City. What was the plane's intended destination? Now, a lot of you are going to say there was no plane. I know what you're going to say to me. Let's just say that building, something exploded, okay? Let's just go with it that way. So let me repeat the question. At 8:45, American Airlines Flight 11 crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center in New York City. What was the plane's intended destination? This is just for you guys to warm up. And let me see if you guys got any answers out there. Let me go back over to my chat. All right, you guys seem to still be talking about the Ducks. All right, so a little bit of a delay here. Just looking for some answers from you guys to see. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Shoot. So this is for D. Fletcher. All right. Do you guys need for me to repeat it? Okay, so we got one person out on Rumble. Yeah, it takes Rumble. The first person is D. Hoopla, 1977. These are just freebies to warm you guys up. JFK Airport, and let's see what else. DJ also is saying it, and I'm not going to say, who was the winner of this. I'm just going to let you, basically there's no winner here. So let me just give you your choices, okay? Because this is how I'm seeing it. These San Francisco, Dallas, Seattle, or Los Angeles. Don't forget, it was. I'm asking the question is, what was the plane's intended destination? You guys are all saying that it was JFK Airport, so that was not even on here. And so if I eliminate two of those, if I eliminate San Francisco and I eliminate Seattle, it gives me Dallas and Los Angeles, and that's a little bit of a help for you guys, just warming you guys up for the prize here, which is not now. All right. So yeah, it was, let's see, I'm waiting for Rumble before I actually say what it is. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to get over to our actual trivia. Let's see what time it is here. Okay, I'm right at the 30 minutes. DJ is also saying, D. Hoopla and DJ are saying Dallas, and we've got one Los Angeles. Let's see if I choose. Dallas is the winner. Dallas is the winner. So D. Hoopla and who else was that? DJ. That's your warm up. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Now pay attention to the question here, you guys. This is the next one on 9/11. So at 9:03 a.m., Flight 175 flew into the South Tower of the World Trade Center. What was the airline? Let me get this off my screen. I keep moving it over so I can read my questions. Sorry about that, you guys. Actually, I'm going to take down. I'm going to stop sharing. How about if I do that and make my life easier? And there. Boom. All right, so here are your choices. At 9:03 a.m., Flight 175 flew into the South Tower of the World Trade Center. What was the airline? Was it American Airlines? Was it TWA? Was it Delta? Or was it United? We have DeHoopla saying it was American Airlines. Buck says it was Delta. Colleen says it was United. All right, I'm going to eliminate two of them. And this is just warming you guys up for the actual science question that I have coming up. Actually, it was not American. It was not Delta. So whoever said, and I'm going to guess on this one here myself, it is United. Who said United? We have Lori says United. Colleen said it was United. And so let's see, who else do we have out on Rumble? DeHuplo says just guessing. There you go. That's all you guys got to do is just guess. That's what this is all about. None of the above. There were no planes. I got to put that one up on the screen. Oh my goodness. I was waiting for one of you guys to react this way. I really was. Okay. So you guys like my shirt? Patience is such a waste of time. Yeah. Hurry up with that election, right? DJ says a dynamite inside job, deep state. Okay, yeah. So it's coming out. So there's so many videos out there that you could just see the building just falling, nothing around it. So I don't know if you guys ever heard of Sage Steele. She was a ESPN journalist reporter. And she got fired from ESPN probably about 5-6 months ago. She's now interviewing people. Oh my God, she's got a gift for interviewing. I just love her. If you get a chance, I think she's out on YouTube. She interviewed, if I get her last name right, Maria Botaroma. And they were talking about the 9/11. The first thing that Maria says is she was on the floor of the trade center, where they basically do all the interchange trading and everything that she does. And so that was 2001. She was still doing that back then. And she looked up and saw all the TVs, and she saw the plane hit the building. All right. We know you, but you picked the category. Okay. So let's see here. Whistleblower, DJ, dark to light. Okay, so let's get on to this. I'm going to close out the 9/11 stuff and move over and see who is going to win D's. Now I've got other ones on here, so if nobody gets it, I won't give you the answer. I'll just move on to the next science, nature, and technology. It's all combined into one. So you guys get your coffee, get your brain working. All right, I had it. Okay, this is a good one. What color eggs do peacocks lay? I didn't say it was going to be easy. What color eggs do peacocks lay? I'm just going to wait. Wait, because I know there's a delay. And so this whoever gets this one will be the winner of the reading, $60 value reading with D. Fletcher. You just write to me. You have to write tonight. And I've got to get it tonight. It's got to be signed, sealed, and delivered by tonight with the statement that I won D. Fletcher's trivia. All right, so we've got some answers out there. One says white, one says brown, one says orange. DeHoopla says blue out on Rumble. Lori says green. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. If you've already been entered into the Wheel of Names, I will not enter you in the Wheel of Names unless you are new, because the Wheel of Names is a grand prize that somebody will get something very, very nice. All right, so I'm going to wait and just see. Anybody else? Come on, Rumble. If you're sitting at home, you're sitting there, just throw out a color or what you think. What color eggs do peacocks lay? Oh, did I miss this? Brown speckled. It was brown speckled from DJ. I'm not sure if I showed that one or not. There we go. We got more people out on YouTube jumping in here. One says white, one says blue. Anybody going red? Red, white, and blue. Brenda Logan says blue. D Hoopla 1977 says blue out on Rumble. We've got one person out on Rumble playing. D Hoopla, the odds are good for you out there. All right, I'm going to just see if there's anyone else come across. We got DJ. DJ, did you already? Wait, you can only do DJ. You're guessing multiple colors here. I got to go with DJ says brown speckled, and we're going to leave it at that. I can't put the other one. Oh, Colleen, you had to look it up, didn't you? You Googled it, didn't you? You did a search on it. Colleen is right. It's a trick question. They don't lay eggs. Well, who lays the eggs then? You say? Peahens do. Peahens lay the eggs. All right, nobody got it. Nobody got it. DJ is over here saying green. DJ, you cannot do that. I'm onto you. I'm watching you. Yeah. All right, so going to the next question. I said if you guys didn't get these, the next one, we'll move on to the next question. All right. All right, for all you, this is more along the lines of science. Okay. I didn't see Buck guessing out there. Is Buck multitasking, social media, or working? What does this one here say? It says, oh, funny, I was thinking, I don't know, they lay eggs. See, you got to go with your own gut, you guys. You got to go with your gut. Okay. And you guys keep your eye out on DJ, because I think right now, oh, okay. All right. So, Colleen, that's fantastic. So, you guys do what you've got to do to get the answer. All right. The next question is in the science realm. Who said, I can't believe that God plays dice with the universe? I'll repeat it and then wait. I can't believe that God plays dice with the universe. Really, Colleen? Good for you. She's my straight A student here. DJ is saying Morgan Freeman said that. Brenda wants to know what color it is. It is a trick question, and they don't give you the answer what color that the egg produce. They just tell you that the peahens do. So you got to look up peahens to find out what color eggs that they lay. So that's what it is. So Buck is working. Let's see. D Hoopla is not making. She's thinking. Do. All right. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes. If not, I will move on from that one. Who said, I can't believe that God plays dice with the universe? I'll give it a couple more seconds. All right. What the heck is a peahen, says D Hoopla. I don't know. I'm just asking the questions. I haven't raised any lately. Anybody out there have a farm? EIOs? All right. So the answer to this one is, who said, I can't believe that God plays dice with the universe? That was number 7, Albert Einstein. Yeah. What school did you guys go to? What school did you go to? Did they remove science? Was that a subject removed, like civics? All right, one more question, and I'm going to go to another card. The subject here tonight is science. It is science, nature, and tech. Let me see if I can find a nature one. I stay away from the true and false because it's... Here we go. All right, all you people, if you did go to school and if you did graduate, you have to go back into the Wayback Brain machine. Okay, so for this particular one, it's kind of like the last question there. Who said geniuses is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration? These are tough, you guys. You know, we're not going to be giving you the easy ones like we did the prior ones. Who said genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration? Ford, says D Hoopla. Tesla. Okay, DJ says Tesla. Lori's says Einstein. Dean Winchester says Colleen. let's see. You guys still haven't gotten it. That's what I can tell you at this point right here. Who said geniuses is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration? All right. So Colleen says Edison. Colleen, you are the winner. What? What? Buck, what do you potty mouth? All right, so yeah, everybody, Colleen won it. It is, let me go back. It was Thomas Edison that said that. It wasn't going to be easy. So, Colleen, all you have to do is write to me. You've got my email address. Just let me know that you won. You want a free reading from Dee, and it'll be awesome. Let us know how it goes. I will contact Dee and let her know that Colleen was the winner of this one, this particular reading. Let's see. I hope you guys had a lot of fun here. And there was something else that I wanted to share with you guys. Let's see here. So just to let you know, Brett Olson will be on Friday. I'm trying to determine whether or not to give away his book on my show or just do it as a part of a trivia. I've been wavering. I don't know why the energies are kind of fluctuating here, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, everybody, congratulations to Colleen. She was the winner of this one. I don't have a lot of people playing this game. And I have a lot more people that watch on Rumble, but they don't jump in. They don't get a part of it. So it's really too bad because the same people are winning over and over again. All right. Let's see here. Yippee got a winner, says Lors. Yeah. And she says, wahoo. And DJ is saying it's all rigged. It is rigged. I know. Colleen's my sister from another mister. All right. At least I'm not allowing Buck to win anymore, you guys, because, he's not even playing it. But there you guys go. That was fun. And so let's see what else we have out here for you guys today. So, yeah, I've got a book coming up. I've got a set nutrition products going out. There is going to be a giveaway from a Carney of Shores on Saturday with Buck and myself. And what else do we have? We also have American Education. We'll be giving away 52 videos, one a week. That is awesome, and it's going to be for your children, your children, your grandchildren. He wrote these at the time that everybody was homeschooling and probably should continue to still homeschool. So there's more stuff coming for you guys. If it's something that you can't use and you want to re-gift it to somebody else, you just have to let me know. Colleen, if you don't want this reading and you want to pass it on to somebody else, pay it forward, just let me know. I have to know that in the email before I send any information over to Dee. So that's how it works, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. This is a little bit of fun. What else do I have? I've got some more stuff out here. So, yeah, you guys have been seeing all the stuff about 9/11, about the now what does this mean here? I'm just going to stop this. This is the kind of crap that really, I just don't understand it. We know that we can't take any of this seriously, but, it's kind of like it's messed up. That's all that I'll say. This is so CGI. It's supposed to be Biden putting on mega hat, and everybody is saying, oh, he put that hat on over his whatever, and so on and so forth. So if you guys don't remember what happened to Minnesota in 2020 and this woman that is running for president, I remember all this stuff.
Promotion, the group reportedly raised $35 million in just a few weeks.
Darnica Floyd, charged with second-degree murder for stabbing a friend to death. She got out of jail, too. A twice-convicted rapist, currently charged with kidnapping and sexual assault, and he walks out, too.
The Freedom Fund raked in donations when it was promoted by many, including now Vice President Kamala Harris.
Truck Michael Tillman shot and killed a passenger on a train platform after reportedly being...
So I'm not going to play that whole thing, but all that I'm going to say to you guys, please stay safe. I don't know what the hell is going on out there. I can tell you what is only going on in my area. Kearns, I totally agree with you on this. I said that last night to my husband, and he laughed at me. He goes, it wasn't CGI'd. All right, I don't know. What do you guys think? Give me some thumbs up out there, right? Kearns is basically saying, yeah, patience is one of my biggest life lessons. Cool shirt. We owned a business. We should sell these shirts like this, and then we started making them, and it was so much fun. I miss it. It's an old shirt. I happened to pull it out of one of my drawers and said, hey, I haven't worn this one here for a while. Yeah, Buck is saying it looked like it was a green screen background around them. It really did, because well, blue screen or green screen, right? That's what I saw. Everything was so blue and so dark. And I don't think they were in the same room at the same time, because is she still around? I don't know. There's mask, right? All right. Yeah, get my tinfoil hat on. DJ is basically saying, I was a couple of blocks from the police station burning down when this was going on. Children's Hospital. It was eerie. Are you serious, DJ? You're way up in that area there? So let me just kind of move a little bit forward with this. They're talking about all those people that were really hurt, and it was all at the hands of Heels Up Harris. And that just breaks my heart. And have we forgotten? It's just like 9/11 is repeated over and over and over again about the planes, about the planes, about the planes. But we have to keep on doing the programming over and over and over for 23 years now. What the hell? And now they, it's just CIA, IRS, Secret Service, Department of Defense, and all of that, is what we need to truly be focusing on. Not the buildings coming down. That was just the symptom of it all, if you guys understand what I'm saying here. Colleen is basically saying someone said Alec Baldwin was playing Trump last night. Alec Baldwin? Why? I have, whenever somebody throws something out, and I think somebody else said something too that I want to go back. And Colleen is also saying her mask was messed up around her neck. Didn't she look like she had like a lot of something going on? I can actually go back and find that. Now here's one. Now this is definitely CGI. You guys let me know, and we can kind of go through this a little bit here. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this one. Did you see this one out there? Let me remove that there. Let me just play this. Look at the people. Look at the shadows. Look at the sun. Look at Biden. Look at Trump. Come on, play. All right, I'm going to stop this right here because I want to show you Buckshot is very adamant about this one. Vance is the same height as Trump, not. Yeah, so Trump is what, 6'3", 6'4", something like that. Vance is 5'7". It's well documented. And besides that, the guy comes out with a book and a movie, and he's got actors in there playing. So it was almost part of the, well, it is part of the movie. I want to say almost. I gotta be a little more forthright with my beliefs on this stuff out here, right? Janice is saying gray, and Colleen is saying, right, Buck. Yeah, you guys, yeah, Biden looks too tall to me. I have no idea how tall that guy is there. All that I'm saying is look at this guy that's right now. I've got my mouse. I don't know if you can see me. Look at this guy that's right next to Trump. He's not in the same room with these people. This is I don't even know who the hell that guy is. I've seen him. Yeah, so Colleen is saying, now I'm going to ask about this, Colleen. How do you know it's Paul Walker playing Vance? I'm just saying. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so I this just came across, and I'm not kidding. This just came over from. I'm going to play this for you guys. So give me. I hope you can hear it, because not all the time you can get sound on Telegram.
But if we look at the falling of the Twin Towers, they turned to dust. They literally turned to dust. Now, that technology, which was little known then, slightly more known now, is called directed energy.
Stephanopoulos is down in Lower Manhattan today, George. I don't know if you heard a little earlier, we raised this question, which was actually raised by ABC's Jackie Judd, as we look at these areas down below. When you look at where the towers used to stand, there is surprisingly so little rubble. Where did all the rubble go?
It's a very good question, Peter, and I have asked some people who've been doing some of the rescue and recovery work this morning. If you look behind me, you can see the very remains, the skeletal remains of the World Trade Center. And one volunteer, Robert Gerlinsky, explained to me the reason there's so little rubble is that all of it simply fell down into the ground and was pulverized, evaporated.
Where did the towers go? That's the title of your book. Where did the towers
Actually,
go?
it was that conversation between Peter Jennings and George Stephanopoulos that inspired this title. You know, where is all the rubble? Where did it go?
But you know what can melt steel? Directed energy. So these buildings, that two Jewish billionaires that were full of asbestos, that would have, if you brought it down with conventional demolition, you would have had to remove all of the asbestos, which would have cost billions. Well, it worked out quite well for Frank Lowy and Larry Silverstein. By the way, Larry Silverstein used to eat every single morning, every single work day. He went on the windows of the world, the North Tower, every day, except for that day. Apparently.
Yeah, we kind of know the story there, but you know, now they're saying it's the dew, which is very, very interesting. So how many of you guys think about that? I always thought it was just a, you know, dynamite. Dynamite! All right, let's see. So I'm going to go back to Colleen, and I was asking her, how do you know that it's Vance? And DJ, you're welcome. I did a reading, I think, for her son, and he says he's grounded with the wire ankles and babbling. Amazing differences. Much gratitude. You're welcome, DJ. Still want you to come on to my channel. I keep inviting you every time I see you. And what do the blue ribbons mean? AO, I think she was referring back to this picture here. Oops. The blue ribbons on them is for the memorial of 9/11. I do believe. Dee, hey, Dee is in the house. Welcome, Dee. We just gave away one of your free readings, and Colleen is a recipient of that, just so that you know that. And I'm going to go back to what Dee is saying. She says, I've been getting that JDV is the weakest link in the 45 team. That's interesting. Yeah, Colleen says, I don't know. I just heard it somewhere. And let's see, Colleen is saying hello, Dee. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I guess you guys already knew she was in there. All right, so there you guys go. That's what I kind of wanted to talk about with you guys a little bit. Let's see here. I'm going to stop sharing and come back to you guys and see if I have anything else out there. So be really safe. There is a hurricane category 2 headed towards New Orleans, Louisiana. I think Mary Jean G. Sorry, I always get her names. It's different in my head. Yeah, so in any case, we are going to watch it here for the next couple of days if it starts to turn a little bit further east, but it looks like it's going up towards Illinois, to be honest with you, is going to probably hit Arkansas really hard too. And so just everybody be really safe out there. There's fires. There's just crime on the streets of the big cities. And I hate to sound like a Debbie Downer, but please put your, you already have your coat of armor on, right? Just tighten it up and get right with yourself. You know, where's your moral compass? You know, help somebody tomorrow. Smile at somebody, because I'll tell you, when I asked that lady in the post office if I could help her, I felt a little odd and awkward. Like, am I crossing a boundary here? Have we put up so much of these walls and boundaries that we feel like we don't want to invade somebody else's energy field by asking them can we help you? Can I help you? That type of thing. It's crazy. It's crazy. We got to get back. You know, we got to get back to what we know, what we were taught as human beings. And I think we've lost that in the division of all this other shit in this election, all this other crap. So this is 9/11. We've got under, 50 days, something like that, to get through November 5th. Let's just pray each and every day for the world. World peace is where I'm going with this here. D, thank you. This is patience is such a waste of time. Yeah, that's what I say here. Free Spirit says, please say prayers for Shabby Maverick. She's intubated in the hospital with internal bleeding. Whoa. Yes, let's and Shabby Buck, who's Shabby? Buck is always telling me who that is. And I can't ever remember. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so bad with names. It's always been a part of me my whole entire life. But your face, I'll never forget your face when I see you. So please, anybody else out there need a prayer? You know, it's like sending a text message to someone. It's beautiful. It's full of love. It's from the heart and the mind combined, and you're sending love to somebody else. Just everybody take this minute for Shabby, whatever her real name is. I'm waiting for Buck to give me that. I'd rather say that Shabby Maverick. Just see her with the healing, the people, the healing her, the angels, her ancestors, her teachers, everyone around her, helping her to heal in Godspeed. And let's just hope she pulls through this. I don't know how serious it is, but thank you, Free Spirit, for sharing that. All right. Confidentially makes you not what? Makes you remember names when you've done that kind of work. Yeah, Kern says your prayers helped me. I got my mortgage issue fixed. Yay! Do. All right. You need to get carried away, but let's give them applause. Those are long applause. Okay, so everybody's please send Terry Maverick prayers. We all need them. You guys were saying prayers for May Day. I know that she pulled through probably one of the toughest challenges in her lifetime. I have not gotten any updates from her, but it's life. People go through being friends for a long time for certain reasons, and then life comes in, changes things, and I'm honoring her new path or her new life and her new journey. And in any time that you guys are, it's sad when you get to know somebody, but we've always known them, is what I'm trying to say. But they come back and they're in our face, if you will, for a particular reason, and then they go away. It's either you learn a lesson or they learn a lesson, or it could just be something else. But we're here to help each other along our journey, right? It's just a journey that we are on right now, and that's all I got. That's all I got here. What is this here? Oh, these are applause. Okay, I thought they look like lemons. I got to get my goggles on. Okay, so next time I'll see you guys Friday. Very early show with Brad Olson. I'm not sure if I'm going to give away the book then. I hope so. I hope that everybody is out on there on Rumble. I'll put the posting out there, and I hope you guys have questions for him. He's a great guy. He's gonna sign his book and send it to you directly. That's what the winner is going to get. And I'm so looking forward to it. Yes, Friday the 13th. You better believe it. And what does that mean? I don't know. It's their number. Are we taking it back? Right? All those scary movies. Oh, no, that was the lady in the shower. Wrong movie. All right. So, yeah, let's see what else I have here. I think that's about it. See you guys Friday. And it's going to be 2 o'clock Central Time. So anybody out on the West Coast, it's a noon show for you. That's the only time that Brad had it open. And I just said, I'll take it. Thank you, Buck. I love you so much. And Buck, I'll see you on Saturday Night Live. And then D. Fletcher is ending this with 13 equals 4 balance. There you guys go. What does she say? She took it one step further. 13 equals 12 disciples and Jesus. Merry Christmas, all. What calendar are we on here, Kearns? What calendar are we on? That's what he said. That's what I heard. Yeah, so there you guys go. DJ like that, D. And so Thank you all for being here. I hit the hour. I thought I was going to go 30 minutes with you guys. I love you so much. Please take care of yourself and others. Hug your children. Hug your mother. Hug your father. I wish I could do that. And I don't have that in my life. But I'm sending you all a big virtual hug and prayers to anyone that may need it. And now we turn the page.